In the top stories, New Road Family Park reopens, fire officers denounce social media rubbing alcohol challenge, and NIA reveals plans to assist non-nationals living on Nevis. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. After about 2 years of being closed, the New Road Family Park was officially reopened to the public on Monday. More in this report.
Government officials and residents of the area were among those in attendance on Monday afternoon for a ceremony to officially reopen the New Road Family Park. The park had been closed for about 2 years due to COVID restrictions and then to address problems of erosion and stability. With some assistance from the Republic of China Taiwan, the erosion was addressed and new equipment has been installed. Addressing the gathering, Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China Taiwan, His Excellency Michael Lin, said their involvement in the reconstruction of the park is an indication of their commitment to help improve the lives of the people of the Federation.
In 2014, the government of Taiwan and its people financed this park to the people of the Federation to highlight the long-standing friendship between our two countries. After all these years, the equipment and facility were aged and fade away and need to be replaced. But the friendship will never fade away. This is why we decided to once again finance the renovation of this park to further strengthen our commitment to improve the quality of life of Tahitian and division.
Parliamentary representative for the area, the Honourable Marsha Henderson, encouraged the public to make use of the amenities.
But it's more than a pretty park. It's a park where you can come on the weekend and unwind. You can come here at afternoons and exercise. You can come with your family and just sit and relax. And this is in keeping with our government's objective, as we said when we campaigned, to provide green spaces for our residents. And so this afternoon it is indeed a pleasure.
Minister of Social Development, the Honourable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, said leisure spaces are important for national development as they promote self-care for both adults and children.
Self-care is now a cornerstone of personal and professional development. As our people continue to be our greatest and most prized asset for development and export, it is imperative that we provide safe spaces for children to be children, as fun and play are critical in child development.
The reconstruction and upgrade of the park cost just over $300,000. Ministry officials have encouraged families to make use of the new park as the playground offers recreational space for children and a gym and walking path allow adults to engage in healthy activities. Jason Davis for ZIZ News.
Fire officers from the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services have condemned a social media challenge known as the Rubbing Alcohol or Fire Challenge. This was discussed during ZIZ Radio's program Fire Talk on Tuesday. In referencing a case that occurred in the U.S., Fire Substation Officer Rommel Williams explained what the challenge entails.
So this challenge was up since 2012. 2012.
Wow.
That challenge has been around. It is really known as the Rubbing Alcohol Challenge.
Wow.
But also called the Fire Challenge. And during the research, I came across a news article where a Spartanburg country boy is recovering at a burn center in Augusta, Georgia.
Wow.
After official believes he set himself on fire while attempting to participate in a social media fueled deal called the Rubbing Alcohol Challenge. The challenge, which is sometimes referred to as the fire challenge, involves people dosing parts of their body in rubbing alcohol or similar fast burning liquid and lighting it on fire while recording it.
He also spoke of the dangers associated with participating in such a challenge.
We want persons to understand, while you feel like you're just lighting one part of your body, I mean the possibilities of you actually igniting your entire body are endless, as long as that alcohol is still present around you. Alcohol is a flammable liquid which burns up to 1,000 degrees or more. The human flesh burns at 130 degrees. That is almost 7 times. Alcohol burn at almost 7 times hotter than degrees it needs to burn your skin.
Williams added that after the fire burns away the alcohol, it would then begin to burn the skin. Therefore, this challenge is highly dangerous. He asked that parents sit with their children and explain to them the dangers of taking part in these social media challenges. The Nevis Island administration has revealed several initiatives it intends to pursue in the new term that will help nationals from other Caribbean countries living on Nevis. The initiatives were announced in the Thorn speech delivered by Deputy Governor General for Nevis, Her Honor Hailita Liburd, during the opening session of the Nevis Island Assembly on January 19th.
Caribbean nationals who are legally resident in Nevis will be able to buy real estate without having to pay the 10% alien land holding license fee. We will lobby the federal parliament to pass legislation to reduce the time limit required for a non-national to be eligible for citizenship. Additionally, we will seek to reduce the work permit and annual residency fee paid by non-nationals who are not members of the legal, medical, accounting, engineering, land surveying, management, or actuarial professions.
The government will also move to make it easier for non-nationals legally migrating to Nevis from the Dominican Republic to assimilate into the local economy by providing tutoring in English for a year. According to information from the NIA, they will also ensure that there is bilingual staff in the public service so as to better aid the delivery of government services to its non-English speaking residents. The NIA also committed to implementing programs where children of non-nationals who are legally living on Nevis will pay the same rates for school and other educational opportunities as Nevisian students. The NIA continues to urge all non-nationals living in Nevis illegally to legalize their status. On Monday, officials from St. Kitts and Nevis and Guatemala participated in a bilateral meeting at the 7th Summit of Heads of State and Government of CELAC in Argentina at the Sheraton Hotel and Conference Center. Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, and Guatemalan Foreign Affairs Minister Honorable Mario Bucaro engaged in discussions which included preparations for the 9th ACS Summit in Guatemala in May and deepening relations between St. Kitts and Nevis and Guatemala through visa waiver agreements. The officials also touched on training for government officials, including foreign service officers and farmers, cultural exchanges, increasing trade and investment opportunities, including tourism, temporary movement of people, and an invitation to Guatemalan officials and cultural experts to consider attending our 40th anniversary of independence. Both foreign ministers pledged to continue discussions with their governments and follow up with future meetings. Dr. Douglas was accompanied by Samuel Berridge, Senior Assistant Secretary in the Prime Minister's office. After the break, ELC project features laptops geared at transforming classrooms and Romanian scholarships available. Stay with us.
Here are your Hartsford Value Mart IGA Value Club specials from January 12th to the 25th. Here are your Blue Tag specials. Planters Dry Roasted Peanuts, $13.49. Essential Everyday Barbecue Sauces, $6.99. Culinary Circle Pizza, $29.99. Essential Everyday Broth, $7.99. Post Honey Bunches of Oats, $12.99. Palmolive Dish Liquid, $12.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. The Hunt Spaghetti Sauce, $6.49. Nestle Flavored Water, $3.99. IGA Peanut Butter Creamy and Chunky, $9.99. Kraft Mayonnaise, $18.99. The Colgate Toothpaste, $9.99. IGA and Essential Everyday Salad Dressing, $9.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Dale mi explanation.
¿Está listo? Y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, has announced that classrooms across the Federation will be transitioning from a traditional format to one that can be used for online or in-person teaching, also known as HiFlex teaching. This announcement was made in an address at the Enhancing Learning Continuity Project launch at the Kuna Conference Center on Thursday. Minister Hanley noted that the investment aligns itself with his vision for the classroom.
The ELC project is structured to provide required technology to our students and educators for remote and hybrid learning, supportive of my government's commitment to foster meaningful change and development in our education system. The project, primarily technological device investment, adequately equips 3,700 secondary students, which is 95% of the Federation's secondary student population, with state-of-the-art laptops, and 4,000 primary students, 80% of the federal primary population, with well-equipped tablet devices.
He noted that the investment aligns itself with his vision for the classroom.
It provides the technology underpinning for the modern classroom to facilitate the differentiated learning experiences necessary for our Federation students to gain the 21st century skill and digital mastery required to complete even further.
He emphasized the critical role played by teachers in the successful transformation of the classrooms.
The CDB Enhancing Learning Continuity Project goes further in equipping our teachers and facilitators to be cybersecurity aware and monitors of internet empowerment learning environments. These learning hubs, supportive of individualized education programs, ensure that no child is left behind. This project provides some 400 laptops for our teachers while bridging the gap between the tooling of our teachers and training them to utilize the technology for maximizing student outcomes.
Training will be offered to teachers to ensure teachers are adequately prepared for the demands of the high-flex classroom. Scholarships to attend universities in Romania are available, and the Ministry of Education is encouraging persons to apply. Interested persons should complete and submit the application online via scholarships.studyinromania.gov.ro. They should also have all documents ready to upload to the portal. These documents include a copy of your diploma or highest degree, academic transcripts, birth certificate, passport, and curriculum vitae. Scholarships are not offered in the fields of medicine, dental medicine, and pharmacy. Successful applicants are required to study the language for 1 year before beginning their program of choice. After submitting the application online, persons are asked to print a copy and deliver it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs located in Port Zante. More information can be found at www.may.ro.n/node. The deadline is March 1st, 2023. St. Kitts and Nevis has been listed as one of the best Caribbean islands to visit in 2023 by Carib Journal, and it's because of the beaches. According to Carib Journal, the Caribbean has returned to its place as the world's premier warm weather destination. The listing consists of tiny beach-filled islands, spirited culinary destinations, budgeting beach towns, and adventure hotspots across the region, from the Bahamas to the north to Bonaire to the south. With St. Kitts taking the #1 spot, the description says, quote, "You can feel it hiking in the foothills of Mount Liamiga volcano, or cruising the curves of the southeastern peninsula, or rum punch hopping on Cockleshell Bay." St. Kitts is the buzziest place in the Caribbean right now, spotlighting a small but vibrant destination that's all about locally focused, authentic, organic travel, whether you're at the region's leading Park Hyatt St. Kitts or the upstart Cliffside Sunset Reef. St. Kitts has a remarkably broad offering for a small island, a place where the adventure and the serenity abound, end quote. And for Sister Isle Nevis, the online publication said, quote, "Nevis has always been a place that's punched above its weight, from its home as the birthplace of Alexander Hamilton to more recently the scene of a newly vibrant film industry. It's just a lovable island, and from the historic charm of Charlestown to its elegant hillside inns to the impossible to resist killer bees at Sunshine's on Penny's Beach," end quote. Other islands making the list include Antigua, Barbuda, and St. Croix. Coming up in regional news, Brazil-Argentina summit to focus on trade and economic